When it comes to self-improvement, winning is problematic. It consistently feels like you're fighting an uphill battle. You face loneliness the higher you climb, and it ultimately brings a lot of problems that aren't talked about a lot. Drake said it best. People like you more when you're working towards something, not when you have it. So when you start becoming successful, more and more people will dislike you over time, especially the people that you grew up with. You know, when I was a young, broke college kid, everybody wanted to chop it up with me. Everybody wanted to be friends. But as I became more successful, I became sort of like a mirror. To a lot of folks, I became an insecurity mirror for them. So oftentimes, most people don't have control of their own minds, and so they let their insecurities run rampant. When they look at me nowadays, they're thinking like, why does he have as much money as he does? How's he getting these women? How's he doing this? How's he doing this and that? And they really just start hating the fact that I'm doing better than them, making it so that having a normal conversation with them is almost impossible. When people talk to me, most of the time they're gonna have to talk about some real shit. I'm not somebody who conversates about stupid shit. I don't wanna talk about the game. I don't wanna talk about what you did last night. Honestly, I wanna talk about motion, women, and money. If it ain't about that, I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna chit chat. I don't wanna talk about your fucking dog. I don't wanna talk about the fucking sky. I don't wanna talk about none of that bullshit. Unless you try to talk about some motion or some real life shit, you gotta go, man. So when you begin to win, just understand that the circle you have now will probably not go the distance when it comes to the overall life. And that's okay. You're gonna meet new friends, you're gonna meet new people, but just understand that it is gonna be lonely at times because you're winning. You're doing things that most people can and will not do. There's gonna be two different types of people that you meet going forward in life. You're gonna meet somebody who has passive envy, which is pretty much just when they admire you to the point where they get inspired by what you do and wanna go harder in their own lives. And then you're gonna meet somebody who has active envy. They don't feel as comfortable with that, so they become haters and they start having jealous eyes and they start trying to prey on your demise. Recognize both types because they both have different intentions with how they're gonna treat the relationship with you. The cool thing with today's day and age is that with social media, for the most part, you know when someone's sneak dissing you. You know someone's intentions based on how they're moving. Motherfucker be sneak dissing on their IG notes, the IG stories, their Snapchats, their tweets. And so recognize that with winning comes haters. If someone is hating on you, they see things in you that they wish they possessed. This is one of the things that I told a shorty that I'm dating. Like when it comes to making friends, I don't rock with dudes like that. Like I don't want to be friends with no dudes for the most part. And before I actually got what I had, and before I actually started winning in life and graduating all the shit that I did so far, I never used to have haters like that. People would just laugh at me and just like joke around and brush me off. But when I became a real threat to their ego, that's when I really started gaining haters, people who are consistently trying to stop me from being great. If you engage with them, that's what they want. They want you to engage with them. They want you to feel as if they have control over your life and over your emotions. A lot of times, us guys who are on the path to greatness often get distracted by haters. We want to prove them so wrong that we want to engage with them on social media. We want to get in fights with them in person. That's never going to solve the real problem at hand. So back when I used to work at a fast food job, there was 3 of us that were looking to be promoted. When I got the announcement that I was being promoted to be a supervisor, even though I didn't really want to, I just did it because I wanted to get the experience in my resume. I remember this little goofy little Lacy little fucking retard. Imagine me, but imagine me in like some retard, like goofy cartoon shit. This dude was talking so much, he's like, why him? He doesn't do anything, yada, 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 yada. Just to compensate for the fact that he wasn't adequate enough to get the job. But to me, I was pissed. I'm like, you fucking broke boy. You don't go to college. Your bitch is ugly. You're a loser outside of work just like you are inside work, and you still can't get a supervisor position with all that time? You can't get a supervisor position at a fast food restaurant. What do you think that says about him? At the end of the day though, I couldn't say what I wanted to say because I had to be the bigger man. And that's one thing about winning. When you start winning, you have shit to lose. When you have shit to lose, you have to be the bigger man in most situations. There's been a lot of times in my life where I wanted to say something to somebody, I wanted to fight somebody, I wanted to do something that wasn't gonna be the best thing for me long term, but I had to control my tongue just because I understand that if I do something right now that's crazy or stupid, it could cause my whole entire kingdom to fall down on me. Most guys don't understand that when you're winning, you become a target. You don't have the luxury of just doing stupid shit. You have to move with caution because you have shit to lose. Most motherfuckers don't got shit to lose these days. And if you don't got nothing to lose, you do anything. You'll fuck girls raw. You'll sell drugs. You'll hang out with the wrong people. You won't work at anything productive. If you got nothing to lose, you are a very, very, very toxic person to be around. And so when you start winning, you actually have shit to lose, you can't make boneheaded ass decisions. Like, It's only forwards from here on out. Don't take steps backwards. Don't fall into a situation where you have to go back to doing things that you weren't comfortable with. One bad decision could be the end of your journey, end of your kingdom. Everything could collapse just like Rome overnight. So I hope you guys are seeing how winning can be problematic if you don't have the right mentality when coming into it. The reward for winning is more work. I think a lot of guys think that once they start working hard, they'll ultimately have a day when they stop working. I can tell you this right now, no matter what you do in life, you're always gonna have to put in some level of work to keep it. Whether it's the girl you got, it's the physique you got, it's the house that you're bought and you're renting it out to somebody. Whatever you decide to do in life, you're gonna have to have some sort of work put into it. And I feel like a lot of us who are starting to really go on this journey aren't prepared for that sort of responsibility. Let's say you're in a sales job, for example, right? If you're a good seller, you're good at selling products for the company, they're gonna give you more leads. They're gonna give you more work to do. You have to realize that by you doing good work, you're gonna be expected to do a lot more work. And that's just the way the world works. So just understand that there's a lot of work involved with winning, but the amount of perks you get from it is 10 times better than what you would get if you weren't working as hard. There's literally dudes who come from a lot less than you did, have a lot less fucking knowledge or the ability to take action, but are so outworking you. How does that work? How is it that baby alien can fuck multiple bad bitches, but you still can't find you a girl? And that's the thing nowadays. I don't wanna hear no excuses. You don't wanna be a champion? Don't be a fucking champion. You don't wanna be great at this shit? Don't be great at it. You can continue to sit on your couch every day, wonder why your life is the way it is, but in the day, people who are a lot worse than you are always gonna win if they put the work in. Even though winning is problematic, there is nothing I would rather trade in the world than being a winner. When you really, really put yourself to the test and you get your goals in life, you will have a very, very deep pride in yourself that will carry you to the future. Again, I wouldn't trade this shit for nothing. No matter where I'm at in the next 10 years, I know I'm gonna be winning, and I know that everything that I do right now is gonna translate to that as well. And that's the same sort of confidence you guys should have in yourselves and your own goals and journeys. With that said, my name is KJTheBlackAce. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. I post short form content on there. On top of that, you can send me a DM if you want. And also make sure you guys subscribe, just because again, I post multiple pieces of content a week on this channel. I think I'm doing a lot of good work here, and I think that we're really doing something special. With that said, my name is KJTheBlackAce. I'll holla back at y'all.